Well, with that, some big breaking news which is coming in. Controversial Sangrur MP SimranJeet Singh Maan, known for his controversial comments, has claimed this time around that there is a BJP link to the murder of Shiv Sena leader Sudhir Singh Suri. Now, while police officials are probing a Khalistani link to the murder, the MP has denied it and claimed conspiracy is to gain sympathy votes. Watch this.
ਇਹ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਕੁਝ ਸ਼ਿਵ ਸੈਨਿਕ ਤੇ RSS ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਸ਼ਰਾਰਤ BJP RSS ਦੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਹਿਮਾਚਲ ਪ੍ਰਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਗੁਜਰਾਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨਸ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਮ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਦਾਅਵਾ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਆਮ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਕੰਮ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ.
In fact, this statement comes at a time when the police are already probing the role of Khalistani groups. Secessionist groups Seeks for Justice has openly offered 10 lakh rupees as legal aid to the shooter Sandeep Singh. Now, Pakistan-based pro-Khalistan leader Gopal Singh Chawla, who is closely associated with the ISI, also was seen celebrating this kill of a Shiv Sena leader. Well, in fact, let me go across to Pradeep Datta, who's joining us, our senior editor. Pradeep, that's a massive statement which is coming in from none other than a parliamentarian, SimranJeet Singh. But does he furbish any proof to say that there is a BJP hand, there is an RSS hand at a time when the police are busy looking into the Khalistani link into this murder?
SimranJeet Singh Maan is known for his ridiculous statement, and once again an obnoxious and shocking statement coming from his side at a time when everybody is probing role of Khalistani terrorists in killing of Sudhir Suri. And it has become a standard operation procedure for these opposition party leaders to put blame on BJP and RSS and give credit to terror-related elements. And here in this case, everybody knows that Sudhir Suri was quite vocal against Khalistani terrorists. He used to speak against anti-India elements. He was a Hindu leader who was there for Hindustan and trying to speak out against all those people who were trying to break Hindustan. That's what actually he used to do. That's one of the reasons that off and on he was getting threats. I spoke to his son also, Manik Suri. He said that just minutes after his father was killed, he got another phone call where they were threatening him that whatever has happened with your father, you are also going to meet a similar kind of fate, and you'll have to wait for the consequences. So they are quite emboldened. The writ of state is not existing there. Ideal situation would have been that there should have been a writ of state. Instead, what we have seen, it's the Khalistani terrorists who are calling shots, anti-national elements who are calling shots. And here SimranJeet Singh Maan simply trying to divert attention, giving that ridiculous statement where he's trying to give clean sheet to Khalistani terrorists. Everybody knows that few days back only 4 terrorists were apprehended by Punjab Police, and they were working for Harinder Singh Rinda, who is a criminal turned terrorist who's right now sitting in the lap of inter-service intelligence and operating from Pakistan. Here they had also been threatening them. Seeks for Justice, the story which we broke here on Times Now, that this man Gurupatwant Punnu, he has decided to offer 10 lakh rupees financial assistance, legal aid of for Surinder Singh Sani, the man Sandeep Singh Sani, the killer responsible for assassination of Sudhir Suri. So when all those Khalistani elements, they are trying to target Hindu leaders and trying to silence their voice because they were speaking against those people who are trying to break India. So they were trying to silence their voice. One is that why the government is silent, and now the second thing is that this vocal minority like SimranJeet Singh Maan, they will simply try to divert attention. They will try to clean it because he's a man who has been openly supporting formation of Khalistan. Off and on, if you go through his statements, he keeps on talking about Khalistan. So you can't expect anything from SimranJeet Singh Maan where he'll be definitely taking a moral stand, where he'll speak for the victim.
We'll just come back, Pradeep, and discuss more about the antecedents of SimranJeet Singh Maan. But before that, let's tell our viewers how the BJP has responded to this charge that they were involved in the murder of the Shiv Sena. Understandably, they have slammed Maan, saying that his Khalistani links are very obvious, which is why he's trying to deflect the blame.
The fact is that Pakistan keeps sending terrorists to us. How can we do trade with a country which keeps sending terrorists to us? And we are here not to serve Pakistan. If he has to buy grain from Rus or any other country, they can keep buying it from Russia or any other country. But why shall we support a country which sponsors terrorism? As far as Suri's statement regarding Suri, that RSS and BJP has a hand in it. So that's the problem with him. We can't help it. But everyone knows, and the man himself has said that he has links with the Khalistanis, and plus people across the border has claimed that yes, they have done this. And then right from Canada till Lahore, there are a lot of organizations who are involved into it, and it's a matter of time all will be.
So let me go back across to Pradeep. Pradeep, you mentioned it, and this is something that the BJP is also referring to. Can you tell us about the alleged links of SimranJeet Singh Maan, his sympathies with the Khalistani elements?
Everybody knows that he had been openly supporting ideology of Bhindranwale. He had been openly supporting formation of Khalistan. Go through his statements, he will be supporting that Khalistan should be formed. He is the same person who was elected earlier also, but that time he did not enter parliament. He said, I'll be entering parliament if only I am allowed to go with the sword. And finally, he was punished in the next election and he lost because people want their representatives to represent them, get their problems redressed. But see what kind of a representative he is. Instead of speaking for the people, instead of speaking for the region, what he's trying to do, he's trying to give clean chit to Pakistan. He's trying to support Khalistani ideologues and Khalistani elements. And it has become quite fashionable for the opposition party leaders every time blame BJP and RSS and say they have done this thing because they want advantage in a particular election. The same thing happened when there was Pulwama bombing, 40 CRP of personnel lost their lives, they were martyred. And that time also there were certain elements that BJP was trying to gain during election. That's why they got that act done. They tried to give clean chit to Pakistan and Pak proxies. And here in this particular case also the same thing is happening.
Sorry to interrupt you. Do stay on with us. Manjinder Singh Sirsa is also joining us here on Times Now. Mr. Sirsa, your first reaction. You have a parliamentarian like Simranjeet Singh Maan coming out and saying it is the BJP and the RSS responsible for the death of the Shiv Sena leader.
देखिए, ये कोई सिमरनजीत सिंह मान जी की नॉन सीरियस कोई स्टेटमेंट पहली बार नहीं है। आपको ये ध्यान में रखना होगा कि गुरपतवंत सिंह पन्नू जैसे लोग और विदेशों में जो आतंक फैलाने की बात करते हैं, उनके सबके साथ सिमरनजीत सिंह मान साहब के नजदीकी संबंध हैं। अब उनको बचाना चाहते हैं तो यकीनी तौर पर उस चीज को डाइवर्ट करना चाहते हैं। बल्कि हैरानगी इस बात की है कि जो पाकिस्तान पंजाब के अंदर टेरर फैलाने का काम कर रहा है, जो पंजाब के अंदर हथियार भेज रहा है, जो पंजाब के अंदर नशा तस्करी का काम कर रहा है, ड्रोन से भी नशा भेज रहा है, आज उन्होंने यह भी कहा कि उसके साथ हमारे मधुर संबंध होने चाहिए और हम उनके साथ खुलकर कारोबार करें। कारोबार नहीं, वो आपको नशे का व्यापार कराएंगे, वो आपकी जनरेशन को तबाह कर चुके हैं और आप उन्हीं की बात कर रहे हैं। और
तो आप बोले वो मोटिवेटेड स्टेटमेंट रहा है सिमरनजीत सिंह मान का। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर joining us. Manjinder Singh Sirsa, BJP, of course, lashing out at the parliamentarian. With that, let's move on in the bulletin now. There is some breaking news that we are